Hello. Hi everyone. I'm not sure if anyone will be around at 1:22 on a Sunday afternoon, but I thought I would jump on anyway because I'm going to be doing some colouring on this whip still. So I was like, I may as well turn my camera on and see if there's any friends around to chat to whilst I'm doing it. Right, so I am going to be working in RJ Hampson's Moonlight Mischief. I just realised I've linked the wrong book at the top of my chat, so I will change that quickly to Moonlight Mischief. I linked Serendipity for some reason. Let me just change that, IEF. Yep, that one. So what made me pick Serendipity? Okay. No, I don't want to go to my link. Paste the new link. And then replace the pinned message with the correct one. Okay, sorted. So if you'd like to check out the book that I'm working on, I have pinned it at the top of the chat. But I'm using Prismas to shade over the marker that I put down the other day. I still haven't finished this background. I'm not worrying about it for now because it takes so long. I'm working on these little pinky purple flowers that I started. Hi Sam, hi lovely. So the colours that I'm using to shade these flowers with are dark purple, dahlia purple and mulberry. How are you, my lovely? Right, I suppose I'll zoom in a bit. Hold on to your horses, we're going in. Yeah, so sporadic live stream. I'm like, you know, like I said, I'm just going to be colouring anyway. I may as well turn the camera on whilst I'm doing it. I've not been doing too much this morning. Mostly sorting out Little Meadow. So last night, she has a ramp that leads up to the top tier of her platform. She has like a platform. And there's a ramp that goes up to it. And at the bottom of the ramp is the litter tray. So what she was doing was half laying on the ramp at the bottom and half laying in her litter tray. And I'm like, Meadow, you really don't want to be laying in your litter tray. Hi, Mandy. Hi, what am I saying? Hi, Mandy. How are you? So, I Googled, because obviously everything with rabbits is new to me. I'm learning as I go. Apparently, it's normal for them to lay in their litter tray. So, like, okay. Well, I don't really like it because to me it's not hygienic. Even though Meadow cleans herself constantly, I'm just like, nope, that doesn't sit right with me. So, this morning I've been giving her a whole cage, like a renovation as such. We're good, thank you, Sam. So I've moved her top tier higher, which gives her more room at the bottom because, you know, she is getting bigger now. And this is one of the reasons why I bought this cage, because it's so versatile. You can do so many things with it. So I've moved her top tier up, and her platform is now like her feeding platform. Whereas before she used to have a blanket on there, but she's stopped sleeping up there. She's not using her blanket to lay on anymore. I tried taking away the blanket in case she was getting too warm. and she still wasn't laying up there, and that's when she opted to start laying in the litter tray. So hey baby girl. So I've moved her carrot bag at the bottom because that was the other side of the cage, and her litter tray is now where her carrot bag is. She's on her litter tray right now. So I'm also going to see if she still soils in the corner where the litter tray was, because if she does, then I'll move the litter tray back. I don't want to sort of disturb her cage too much, but I'm just trying to find out what works for us both. But I think she's just done her business on the litter tray, so I think we might be okay. So yeah, now underneath the platform, which is where she used to feed, she's playing, I've put her blanket down there, and I've put a lot of hay on top of it. So that's kind of like a nesting bedding for her, and I'm trying to encourage her to sleep. I'm trying to encourage her to sleep in that part instead. Are you playing with your tube? Are you? She's been, while I've been like rearranging all that, she's been out the whole morning just like running around my bedroom and into the corridor and just having the best time ever. So I put her back in there and she started going, no, let me out. So not while mummy's live streaming. I haven't got eyes in the back of my head and you like getting up to mischief. So you're in there for a little while so I can keep my eye on you. And Daddy's gaming, so he can't be looking after you either. So how's everyone else's day been? Hello to all my lurkers. I can see some of you watching. Hello, hello. Feel free to jump in chat and say hi if you wish. If you just want to lurk, that's fine too. Like I say, I'm not expecting too many people to join me because of the time difference and everything. I just wanted to get a little bit more work done on this page. Last night after Dee's live, she gave me a call. I'm good seeing you this morning. It's 8:27 AM here in Michigan. Oh, not too early then. Not too bad. Yeah, so Dee called me last night after her live stream and we were chatting, and then I decided to move my current diamond painting drills into a different container. So if you saw my Christmas haul, or I think it was my early Christmas Eve haul, I showed my diamond painting tray that Steve got me for Christmas, and I've moved all of my current diamond painting drills into that tray. Just wanted to change around. Dee said she noticed I wasn't quite myself yesterday, and I said I've pretty much been like that for a few days now. I'm not like depressed or anything. I'm just, you know, when you get in one of those meh moods. Like, do you want to do this? No. Do you want to do this? No. Do you want to go out? No. I've just been in one of those moods. So, yeah, last night I decided to have a little rearrange. It's kind of something I've noticed I do when I'm in those moods. I like to tidy things and move things around and whatnot. I used to move furniture around a lot. That makes me happy. Don't do it so much anymore because I don't have a Steve to help me because of his back. I used to do most of the heavy lifting, and then he would help with the, you know, the really big things that I couldn't move by myself. I'm just waking up thinking about making some coffee. Sounds good, Mandy. I've just had my food delivered. My food shop ordered, delivered. And I grabbed some apple juice from there. I have to say though, definitely prefer the Lidl brand of apple juice to the Capella, and the Capella's a lot more expensive. Steve's done all the recycle, took the rubbish out, so we've both had a pretty productive morning. Used the last bin bag, which means I can't do Meadow's usual full clean out. I've obviously done her litter tray. That gets done 1 or 2 times a day now because she just poops so much. Oh, look at her. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. She's sprawled out on her blanket on her side and she just looks so comfortable. See if I can take a picture. You won't see it very well because of the cage, but look at her. So this is her blanket I was on about. These are like hay cookies that she loves. It's just like compressed hay. She loves munching on those. One of the toys that Dee got her, and her carrot thing is down here that Dee got her. And this is a little wooden carrot that she gnaws on. And she's sleeping all in her hay. That makes me so happy. Aww. Let's hope that this move around's gonna be better for her. I've been one of those moods, Zoe, yeah. Hi, Azra. No, you're not too late. I've only just jumped on. I've been streaming 12 minutes, so you're good. How are you this morning? So Sam's been in one of those moods too. What do you do to get out of that slump, Sam? I find I spend maybe a day or so sort of just not doing anything. Like I'll just slouch around and I don't know. I then get to the point where I'm like, no, this is ridiculous. Pull your finger out and do something, woman. Okay. That's those flour done. Let's do these ones here. I'm alright, thanks. It's afternoon past 3. Nice. It's 1:36 here in the afternoon. So you're 2 hours ahead of me. Hi Lou, how are you? Yeah, Meadow's great, thank you. Steve's fine. He's been playing his PlayStation this morning. And like I say, he's been doing the recycle and whatnot. So he's been productive as well as gaming. I've not wanted to go out. Yeah, I have been out. Like I force myself to go out because if I get into that routine of just staying in, that's when my anxiety gets like really bad. So I do, even if it's, you know, just go to Aldi on Steve's scooter or something, just to get some milk, you know, any excuse, just to force myself out the door a little bit. So I have reason to go out. Maybe Monday. I don't know what the weather's going to be like. Let's have a look. Yeah, so tomorrow I could pop out. I need to get some bin bags. I need to get, what else do I need? Oh, I forgot to get granola and yogurt for Steve, so I need to get some of that. I could do with getting another bag of hay and sawdust for Miss Meadow. And what else do I need? Is there anything else I need? So that will be a little trip up to Home Bargains and Lidl, I think, to get those couple of bits and bobs. And I feel so much better once I've, you know, gotten some fresh air. I feel so much more with it and happier. I need to get back into my routine of getting dressed as well, because I've just been slouching in pyjamas and that's not good. It's really not. It makes you feel sluggish and bleh. You're going into diamond painting soon. Oh, which ones are you thinking of doing, Azra? I don't like people being around people when I'm like that. Yeah. I do and I don't, because I find talking to my friends and stuff obviously helps. But, you know, there are points as well where if you're in such a, I don't want to say foul mood, but, you know, like frustrated mood, I can sometimes snap at people. I noticed that last night. I was a bit snappy and I'm like, Zoe, rein it in a bit. It's not these people's fault that you're feeling like this. I said to Dee when she phoned me after her live, I'm like, sorry if I was a little bit snappy in your live. I honestly didn't mean it. She's like, no, you're fine. I'm going to start buying off Shein. It's very cheap for me compared to other brands. The PPMA brand on there. Oh, we have Shein too, Azra. Yeah, we get Shein. I think I've ordered from there maybe once, but I usually sort of pick Temu over Shein. Alright, so is that the last of those flowers done? I think it is. Awesome. Don't know what I'm going to do for the centre of them yet. If I turn this, there you go. Turn the flash off, you can see what they look like a little bit better. Might even live stream diamond painting. Nice. Their stationery is amazing, comes very quick compared to other websites. Yeah, I think it might have been stationery I ordered the first time. I've been snappy with people, I must admit, but that's because they don't understand what I say and it gets on my nerves. Yeah, I get that, Sam. I understand. Do you find that you get really frustrated with yourself as well. Oops, I just dropped that. Luckily it's well padded. Yeah, do you find you get frustrated with yourself more than other people? Because it's like, no, you don't understand. That's how I get. It seems like I do understand. I'm like, no, you don't. Poor bloke. Black cherry, dark purple. I'm just putting my pencils back. Dahlia, mulberry. Keep those ones out there for the background. Don't let that dangle or someone will be nibbling it, won't you? Hey? Okay, I'm going to base some leaves, I think. So we're going to come... Really, Meadow? You just spray your food everywhere. Thanks for that. I've not spent the entire morning, you know, picking it all up. I think I'm going to work on these ones first, and we'll go for like a yellow-greeny colour. Let's get these out. Oh, thank you, Lou. That's where I got the Obos pencils. They behave like Prismas, but for a good price. I'm very happy with them. Only 2 out of 48 cores came broken, which is good. Nice. I get frustrated with other people. They really wind me up. It's like I'm talking to myself. Yeah. Right. Quite like that May green, you know. It's very like vibrant. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna use colours that may not normally use. Sorry if I'm rocking my thing. Okay. These will be slightly darker when I shade them, but yeah, still under there. This is going to be the base. Oh, she's eating her pak choy now. Jump, jump, jump. I was just about to ask which markers you're using, but then I saw the chart. I was like, never mind. I'm using on this page, so far I've used a mixture of Ohuhu's and Artify Enhanced. It just reminded me that I was meant to be using some of my other markers, so after I've based these leaves, we'll see what colours are in the other set. Okay, so that's one leaf. Like I said, was it in my stream the other day? I always just gravitate towards the Ohuhus because they're sat right in front of me staring at me. Whereas my other ones are in like boxes, and not boxes as in packed away, but they're in their containers and they're like all organised on my shelves and whatnot. But it's just that these are right there in plain sight So it's like, oh yeah, oohoo-hoos. Okay, that's 2 of those leaves, and then we'll go up to this one up here. Yeah, oohoo-hoos. I gravitate towards my oohoo-hoos, like I say, because they're just there. It always used to be my pro markers before I got oohoo-hoos. And my Artesas. But the Everblend Ultras with the brush tip. Definitely prefer a brush tip. I just think if Ohuhu made these like the Japanese nibs, like Copics, oh, yeah, they would be the creme de la creme then. Where are my Copics? They're in that little top tin at the next to me. To see what colours I've got in there. I think they're mostly skin tones. Okay, so that's those 3 leaves base. You can see how these have gone slightly lighter now than that one. Let's put that colour back. You'd like to get more of the Yo-hoo-hoos, do you mean? I use the Touch ones because they're very cheap compared to other brands over here. If we order from overseas, pay an arm and a leg, yeah. It's just what you can afford, isn't it? For one Copic we pay 88 rand. 88 rand, what's that in English money? I'm going to have a look. Rand to pound. You say 0.888. Is that South African rand, Azra? 88 rand. More expensive here, Azra. If they were only that price here, I would probably have the full set by now. Some of them we can get for around this price, but most of them like £7-8 upwards, which for you would be, let's put £8 in, 190 rand. That's roughly what it cost me to get Copics, the ones that aren't on offer. So yeah, that's a cheap price. Right, let's see what colours I'm going to shade these leaves with. I think I might go for these ones. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with my grip today? I nearly dropped it again. Jeez, this hand is just like not gripping anything. Yeah, more or less for the ones that are not on offer, yeah. So which Amazon do you order from for things you can't get there, Azra? Do you go Amazon UK or Amazon America? Because I order some things from the Amazon Japan and Amazon France. They're the 2 that I've used for things I can't get. That was me yesterday, letting things fall. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My hand just won't grip anything. That runs in the family though. My mum doesn't grip a lot of things. Hi Hannah, welcome, welcome. How are you today, lovely? Right, so I'm using dark green, grass green and spring green. And I think I'm going to start on this one up here. I'm going to go darker in the centre and lighter on the outside. I never know which way round it is. Whether the leaves are lighter on the inside or the outside. Just depends on my mood which way round I do it. So tomorrow night is the final of Love Island. Intrigued by tonight's episode because on Friday night, doesn't come on Saturdays, on Friday night they showed all of the islanders going back into the villa. And I think, from what I've read, that they're there to evict one of the couples. Like they're there to make the decision of who goes next. And then the remaining couples will be the ones in the final on Monday. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Had to re-enter. Sorry, something was wrong with the internet power cut soon. Oh, okay. When Lynn and Dee's not here, I usually just keep an eye on it myself, Lou. Around this kind of time of day, there's not too many trolls around. She says I'll probably end up with a room full of trolls now. I've jinxed it. Nothing I don't think I can handle it myself, kind of thing. Just boot their booty from here to kingdom come. Okay, that's quite nice. Just wondering if I need to... Yeah, let's just darken it slightly more. Hi, Mandy. You got kicked out? Oh. That's a bit weird. I saw my screen go black for like a second. And then it came back on again. Like it was literally just a snap and it was back again. I'm like, huh. Maybe it was due to that. I'm not sure. I definitely didn't kick you out, my lovely. So don't worry about that. It wasn't me. We thought power cuts would be a thing of the past, but clearly not. Sometimes 2 hours, 4 times a day. sometimes 4 hours a day. Depends what's... Really? Why do they cut your power, Azra? I need to try and bring this colour up this leaf a little bit. That would frustrate me if they kept cutting my power off. I'd be like, excuse me. Okay, good. As long as you know I didn't. Okay, I think I'm happier with that. It's called load shedding. I'm not sure how to explain it. LOL, Google is the answer. I wonder if Steve's heard of that. I'm gonna message him quickly. Have you heard of something called load shedding? I'm sure he has. He's 15 years older than me and more knowledgeable about things like that. Oh, no, he hasn't either. You've done 3 pages from yesterday. Gosh, you're on a roll. I was like that on Whip Wednesday. Hi, her boys. Azra was saying she lives in South Africa and they do power cuts. She said, we thought power cuts would be a thing of the past, but clearly not. Sometimes 2 hours 4 times a day. Sometimes 4 hours a day. 2 or 3, depends on which stage we're on. And then I said, why do they do that? She said it's called load shedding. Are they like...
It's just so they haven't got enough electric.
It's the generators or whatever, right?
No, the generators haven't got enough power going through them.
She said Google was the answer.
Strange. Alright.
South African energy crisis.
Oh, there you go.
Or load shedding is an ongoing period of widespread national blackouts of electricity supply. It began in the later months of 2007 towards the end of Thabo Mbeki's second term as president. I can't pronounce that. And continues to the present. South African government-owned national power utility and primary power generator Eskom and various parliamentarians attributed these rolling blackouts to insufficient generation capacity.
They haven't basically done what we've done. They haven't got things like wind farms.
Wind turbines.
They haven't got solar farms. We've got all that.
We're creating our own energy.
So we're creating our own energy all the time. We've got nuclear power coming in. We've got our second nuclear generator being made, haven't we? So, you know, we've got enough power for ourselves.
Sam says, "Hey Steve."
Hi guys. How you doing?
Yeah, I was just interested. I was like, oh. I said to them, I was like, oh, Steve will know. He's more knowledgeable. He's 15 years older than me. He'll know about this stuff.
I know we were going to do it at one point.
I just said to Azra, that would frustrate the living daylights out of me. Imagine if I was live streaming and they just went, oh, by the way, power cut time. I'd be like, excuse me. We might be more intelligent people, though, because we'd sit and read or something. Because we wouldn't be able to game, we wouldn't be able to watch TV, we wouldn't be able to use technology.
I'll get a generator.
You'd get a generator. Mandy said her Switch was down to 25%. I'm not sure if she means a Nintendo Switch. Hannah says, hi, Steve.
Hi.
Mandy says, hi, Steve.
Hi, guys. Yeah, I'm just watching the footy.
Who's playing?
It's Brighton, Sheffield United.
Boring then.
Yeah, not an exciting one.
You know, I moved all that around in the hopes that she would stop laying on her litter tray to go.
She went and laid on her litter tray.
No. Nope, she didn't. She
Oh, that's good.
went on her blanket and snuggled up on her haylet, which is
nice.
what I was hoping
That's
she
what
would.
she's trying to do, yeah. So she needed a bed. And that's what you give her.
She had a bed because she had a blanket, but it's the hay.
Yeah.
The only thing I can't deal with is the mess. Like, I don't like all that hay being on her blanket. It's my OCD.
But she's happy.
But she's happy, and that makes me happy.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as she's happy. All right, darling.
She jumped up on there and spread that food everywhere.
I can see, yeah.
I was like, I just spent ages picking that up, Meadow.
Yeah. Messy pup.
Messy bun. Love you.
Love you. See you later, guys.
Oh, Mandy said, how are you, Steve?
I'm doing all right, yeah. Just having a chill weekend. Just did my jobs this morning and then played a bit of PS5 and...
I said we've both been productive this morning. I've been sorting bun out. You've been sorting recycling out.
Yeah.
You're live streaming tomorrow?
Yes. Yes.
Back in Circle of Life?
Yes. So, I will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye-bye, boys.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Love you.
Love you.
It is 2:06, Mandy, in the afternoon. Still not happy with this side, you know. I think I need to play with it until I am happy. Yeah, not enough power, more or less summed up well. That's awful though. Can you guys not, like Steve said, can you guys not build wind farms, like wind turbine farms and solar power farms to create your own energy, or does your country like not have the money to be able to do that. Sorry for my, like, what's it called? Ignorance. I don't know much about South Africa, I'm afraid. I like learning though, so. I can't type fast enough to ask Steve a question. Oh, what did you want to ask him, hun? I'll just send it to him in a message. Fire away and I'll let him know. Okay, that's not too bad. If I turn the flash off again. There we go. That's my leaf. Oh, and it's just started raining outside. I can hear it pitter-pattering on the window. I have to do that with TikTok lives. Can you see like a... I keep getting like a zzz come up on the screen. It's a bit weird. Yeah, we had one. It messed ours up because of the amount of load shedding. Huh. Yeah, I know Sam wants to ask him a question, hun. Sam can type it to me and then I'll pass it on. That's no problem. I love the sound of rain on a window. Did I put the light back on? Yes, I did. I know what I should move on here. I should have my other light. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm going to move something. I have this USB powered light thing. Like on a clamp. Oops. I'm going to clamp that to my desk and see if I can generate a bit more light for myself so I'm not struggling to see. Let's put it in the computer. So that's on and off. That's brightness. Do I want cool brightness or warm? Cool, I think. Would you ask him if he would do a page with Arteza pencils sometime, if he doesn't mind, please? Yeah, of course. I'm going to colour, just finished breakfast. Nice. What are you colouring, Mandy? Right, I'm going to bring this light under here. Try and clamp it to my desk. Ooh. There we go. And if I turn that off, does that make... it does make a little bit of difference, I suppose. Not too much. There we go. I think a camellia book, probably... What was that? I can't read because the heart's in the way. Fairy houses, nice. Yeah, I just wanted to create a bit more light for myself so I could see what I was doing. Yeah, I will ask him that, Sam. Do you have the 72 set or the 120? I only own the 72. He owns the 72 normal colours, but the 120 watercolours. But he can just use them dry if he doesn't want to use them as watercolours, that's fine. They work both ways rather nicely. Oh, so much nicer. I can see what I'm colouring. Why did I not think of that a bit sooner? Yeah, he'll probably do it after his, you know, the Circle of Life one that he's doing. He'll probably use those pencils as his next, for his next page. He's very good at, like, fulfilling requests and stuff. When people say, oh, do you mind doing this? He's like, yep, no problem. I have the 120 set, both sets. Okay, so I will say to him that he can use the watercolour ones if he wants. He's not used those in ages. I'm still waiting for Camellia Angel Covert to bring her new book out. I don't know what it's going to be, but she usually brings out one a month around this kind of time frame. Me and Dee are like, what's it going to be? I've done my first page in Jungle Miniatures this month. I might do another one in there because that's one of my 6 to focus on. So yeah, I was really pleased with how it come out as well. Oh, don't be shy. Yeah, no, don't be shy at all, hun. You don't have to be shy around me and Steve at all. We're very down to earth and friendly people. The worst we can say is no. And it's probably highly unlikely that we'd do that, so. Don't ask, you don't get, as our mums used to say. Well, my mum used to say it to me anyway. Okay, that's that side of the leaf done. Do-do-do. So the books that I still have to work in this month, I need to do my first page in Matchstick Mouse, the flower colouring book, for my 6 to focus on. What else do I need to do? I've done my body colour with D and my body colour with Meg, Disney Megs. So they're done and dusted. Oh, I need to do my witches, the Witching Year. I can't never remember what that book was called. My Yusiku book. I need to do a page in that. We're on the 18th. How many days have we got left? 11 of this month? Yeah, it's 29 because it's a leap year. 11 days. Hi, Sam. Hi, lovely. Thank you. Alright, let's do this last leaf here. How are you today, Sam? Are you colouring at all? I'm just going to turn my book so it's easier for me. That bit there, I think, should have been orange, but we'll not worry about it. We'll colour over it. Pan pastels arrived yesterday, so I'm itching to play with those. There we go. Artisans were my first set of pencils. I'm scared of ruining a page with them. No, don't be scared, Sam. Honestly, if you go in with a mindset like that, hun, you're never going to use them. You need to have a play and enjoy them. It doesn't matter if you make a mistake. That's how we learn. I've royally screwed up some pages before, but I don't take them out of the book. I don't buy a new book as a replacement, because that's just silly in my opinion. It's like, why would you buy a whole new book just for one ruined page? It's like, just do one of the other pages. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you know, like I say, I've royally screwed up some pages before. I've been really disappointed. Don't get me wrong, you know, I'm like, it's a shame I've ruined that because I really liked that page, but never mind. It sort of teaches me not to do whatever I did again. Not at the minute you have a bad headache. Oh. You're struggling with your headaches a lot at the moment, aren't you? Need to do what my brother just did. He went and got his daith pierced to try and get rid of his migraines. But no, honestly, Sam, don't be scared of doing your pages, hun. Just have a play, be creative, and you may just surprise yourself. And the more times you like the outcome of something, the more confidence you'll get at doing it. I think I can honestly say I've only ever bought one replacement book, and I own a lot of books. And you know what? I haven't coloured one single page in that replacement book. Not one page. Okay, that is my leaves done, or those leaves anyway. Only way to learn is to, I can't see that because of the heart, do it and learn from mistakes. Exactly, Hannah. I think it would help if I saw someone else use them first. Steve doesn't colour like I colour. Steve is more like, he tries to do his blends and stuff, but he's more of a straight colourist really, even though he uses like 3 colours. He doesn't quite get the concept of like doing a dark bit and then lightening it to come out and then mixing his middle in and then lightening it and then his lighter one. He'll put his lightest colour down and then colour the middle one straight over the top of that and then colour the darkest one straight over the top of that, and I'm like, not quite the concept, but I let him do his thing because he colours differently to me. So, and his pictures turn out lovely regardless. But yeah, we don't colour the same. We all colour differently. It's about finding what works for you. Alright, let's put these colours back. And then we'll do something else. Let's have some like maybe red grasses. I want this to look nice and tropical. Don't know what colour I want my snake to be yet. That's absolutely fine, Sam. And he does enjoy it, Hannah. You're very right. He does enjoy it. He loves what he does, and that's what's important. Right, I want these ones to be like quite dark, I think, for some reason. And then hopefully my snake will pop out a bit more if I do him bright. Let's look for a colour to base those with. I think the Prismas need to bring out some more greens because, in my opinion, there's not enough. Do I go this kind of colour maybe? Prussian Olive Kelly. Yeah, I quite like this one, leaf green. G440. This would probably also work, wouldn't it? Let's go with that one. G240. Got to find it now. G240, straight in front. Can't reach it. That's the nice thing about colouring, no right or wrong, exactly. We all have our own ways of doing things. This marker hasn't been used much, so it's very juicy. Trying to be very light with just using the tip to get some colour down. If I like put the flat marker down, it's just going to go and spread everywhere. I'm only wanting to straight colour with my markers at the minute. Yeah, I do that too as well sometimes. The only pages I'll have my pages that I just use pencils on. So like the page I was doing on stream the other day with the deer, that's just pencils. In my head, I can't see me using markers on those kind of pages because it wouldn't, for me, it wouldn't work and come out how I wanted it to. Then I have my pages like RJ Hampson, sometimes Camellia Angel Cova, that I like to put my base down and shade on top. And then I have my pages that I just straight colour. The Camellia Angel Cova one that I was saying I did in Jungle Miniatures, that was just straight colouring, but I was blending with markers. But it was only markers that I was colouring with. I didn't use any pencil on that one. I love how that page came out. And Dee was like, oh, it's so nice to see, you know, shading with markers. You don't do it very often. I'm like, yeah, I kind of have to be in the mood for it. Okay, I don't think there's any more of those leaves anywhere. I want to find quite a nice bright colour to go around the edge. G050, or do I want to go, in fact I will go for Mignonette. We'll go with this kind of colour, G110. Okay, that one. But I've done more this month than most of last year. You've been on a roll this month. I have pencils, but I'm more comfortable with my Ohuhus yet. I love my Ohuhus. Alright, so hopefully this will look nice when the other ones are shaded, because at the moment it looks the same colour. Sometimes as well with colouring, when you're using pencil, it has to go through like a messy phase before it gets to the nice phase. Especially doing like portraits and that, I think. Colouring skin. That definitely goes through a what on earth am I doing phase. Oh, I missed a leaflet right below this one. Right there. How on earth did I miss that? Might go for a yellow snake or something. We'll have to see. Okay. I'm more comfortable with markers, gel pens, fine liners. I do like playing around with watercolours. Yeah, watercolours are fun. Hi Yana. Good afternoon. How are you? Just got my coffee and here you all are. Yeah. Random live stream. Okay. Pencils. Prussian, Olive and Kelly. And then I'll get the other two out as well because I'm going to be using Sap Green Light and Pale Sage. Right. Got to find it first. There's Kelp. Prussian. Olive. Kelly. Sap Green Light and Pale Sage. I cannot spell today. Oh, don't worry, hun. I have days like that. I think they're all sharpened enough looking at them. So how is Yana today? Can anyone remember back to when Colour with Sammy, was it Colour with Sammy? I think that was her channel name. Everyone knows Sammy in YouTube. Can anyone remember back to when she used to do her Saturday live streams and how long they would be? Because for some reason I think in my head that she used to do longer than 2 hours. At least it felt longer than 2 hours. But I can't remember roughly how long they were. Let's go back to my Prussian green. We're just waking up. What I have learned over the years with Zoe is there's no right or wrong. We all colour our own way and that's okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how the outline will look with the other two colours whilst I'm here. It's a very small spaced colouring. Just going to leave little areas as highlights, I think. So. I missed who you are referring to. With what, Yana? As I keep saying, I'm rubbish at things. No, you're not rubbish at things. No one is rubbish at things. You just have your own way of doing it. I don't like it when people put themselves down. I know I do it to myself sometimes, but that's beside the by. The moral of the story is I'm allowed to be horrible to myself, but you guys aren't allowed to be horrible to yourselves. Okay? Oh, Sammy? Was it Colour and Chat with Sammy, or... I think it was Colour and Chat with Sammy, right? On a Saturday afternoon. She was like one of the OGs. I'm rubbish at math and proudly own it. Bless you. I'm sure you're not rubbish at it, Yana. You're just not a mathematician. I'm like that with science. Me and science are like, no. Biology I quite liked because of the natural aspect. Like the biology side of things. Human body, animals, that kind of thing. But when it came to chemistry and what was the other one? Chemistry. See, I can't even remember. Chemistry, biology, and it begins with a P. I know it does. Physics. It came to me. Chemistry, biology, and physics. And I blame school for that because when I was at school, there was one day a week that I would have triple science. 3 hours of science, one after the other. And it just made me loathe it so much. Since leaving school, I'd like to say that my chemistry has gotten better. This leaf looks so much nicer than that one, and I don't know why. solution to that. Start again. Crumbs be gone. Right, let's try again. Hopefully there's some tooth there. Not much. Physics, yeah. Let's have a look. Jimmy Buffett had a song called Math Sucks and it is my anthem. Sammy was the first group of streamers I found. Yeah. Peter Hewitt was the first person I found on YouTube. Mine was Julie's passion for colouring. Julie's, I think it's Julie, right? Or Julia. That was the first lady I found. Yeah, there is no tooth on this piece of paper now. Never mind. Should have maybe just added in some black or something to deepen it, but never mind. On reflection, a bit late now. Physics, yep. I am back. I got my friend's diamond painting, awesome. Physics, chemistry, Science, yuck. I like ologies, lol. What, like physiology, sociology, criminology, biology? Lily was your first colour tuber. Nice. Was that when Lily used to do her Saturday afternoon sessions, the live streams? The group live streams, they were fun. I want to keep these bits as light as possible, I think. Nice, Sam. My favourite subject at school was art. Very closely followed by English. I liked cooking. I liked childcare. I did childcare at school, which is what I went on to do as a profession when I could work. I quite liked textiles, but it was a bit hit and miss. I liked the fashion designing aspect of textiles. Like, I liked designing the dresses and whatnot that I was going to make, but when it actually came to using the sewing machine, yeah, wasn't so good. Me and bobbins, threading bobbins, don't go together. Especially when it was like, the teacher would come, oh, it's simple, you just do this and 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 this, and it's done. And I'd be like, you do what? And then she wouldn't leave it, like she wouldn't load it for you and leave it. She'd then unpick it all and go, now you do it. But I can't do it, which is why I've asked you to help. Pottery Pottery was fun. I liked to blow things up in the kiln because I couldn't get all the air bubbles out. That was good fun. Hi Della! Thank you for joining, and thank you so much. I'm having fun colouring this page. Yes, I love those, Zoe. I love Lily's live streams. Yeah, I miss Lily's live streams. She's so busy with work though, isn't she? It's like I watch her videos and I'm like, dang, woman, you don't stop. But then our Yana's a bit like that, aren't you, Yana? Oh, thank you, Yana. I just having a bit of fun with it. I would rather watch crime shows than Love Island. LOL. Sorry, Zoe. That's absolutely fine, Sam. To me, they're a bit too heavy going. It's like the news. I'd rather not know what's going on in the world. It's like, you know, to me, this is no like reflection that you watch them or anything, because everybody loves what they love. This is just my opinion. With crime and things, it's like, you know, there's enough of it on the streets. I don't want to then watch it on TV as well. It's like, you know, the books that are all about little girls and boys that were abused as children. My mum used to read those, you know, like, it wouldn't take her long to read them. And she would love reading them, and I'd be like, how on earth can you read that? I'm like, you know, to me that's far too upsetting to want to read about how this child got abused. I don't, it doesn't register with me. So I watch rubbish instead. But Mum used to watch Crime Watch and stuff. And even to this day, that music, no, that intro, it used to scare me. And he always used to say at the end, you know, don't have nightmares. Well, don't put the blimmin' show on the TV so my mum makes me watch it then. And then I wouldn't have nightmares. It used to terrify me. So I don't want to know that that's going on in the world. I'd rather be oblivious in my little bubble. It's the same, like, if I'm scrolling on TikTok and, you know, the stuff comes up about Putin and Russia and that, I'm like, oh no, scroll past. Because that terrifies me too. I'm a crime drama devotee. But then saying that, on the flip side, sorry I haven't read all your comments yet. On the flip side, I can sit and watch the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary. I was fascinated by that. Not in some creepy, weirdo, sicko way. More kind of dumbfounded that someone could actually do that. It was like, what on earth? I'm with you, Sam. I'm watching Vampire Diaries. See, that's more my cup of tea, Sam. I can watch Vampire Diaries. I'm just ogling at Stefan and Damon. Are you a Stefan or a Damon girl? Or a bit of both? But then you have Klaus too. I like Klaus. Now Renee is nudging me about live streams. Yes, I'm with Della. Do it. I may have to meet up with Davissa and talk about how to set up live streams. That would be awesome, Yana. You know we would all be there for you. Oh yeah, I know Davissa. Not personally, but I watched Davissa, is what I'm trying to say. Bit of both, LOL. Stefan and Damon sandwich. Doesn't that sound nice? Everyone does live streams differently. I use an app called Live Now to do my live streams. I can stream directly off of the YouTube platform, but I don't like the setup of it. The interface doesn't work with me. So I taught myself how to do it via Live Now and everything. Tonya got me hooked on Vampire Diaries, and all I wanted it to do is be over. Jamie's colouring love, is that, Yana? You're so lucky you have people so close to you. You didn't like Vampire Diaries? So did you then go on to watch the originals after the Vampire Diaries? Because I still haven't gotten onto that series. And then there's another one after originals, but we can't get it over here, I don't think. Can't remember what it was called now. Did it begin with E? Vampire Diaries, originals, and nope, doesn't want to come to me. I only have an iPad. That's what I stream from, Yana. Yep, I stream from my iPad. I have it in landscape orientation on the Live Now app with the torch on to give me a little bit more light. And that is how I'm talking to you via the iPad mic. And then in front of me I have my PC, and that's what I see chat on. I was a soap opera, but I couldn't not watch it. I did watch the other two spin-offs. Originals was cancelled after the first season, was it? I'm going to Google. I thought it was the other one that was cancelled after the first season. The one I can't think of the name. Are they still all on Netflix? Netflix. Love is Blind. Yep, just watched all of that and binged it. Vampire. Are they all on here? Vampire. Yep, that's on there. The originals. Doesn't look like originals is on here. Maybe it's just called originals. Nope, can't see that on there. Maybe it's on channel 4. Maybe it was the other one. I have the drawing table lights. I think I have seen them on, still on Netflix. Yeah, Vampire Diaries I can see, but I couldn't see originals on there. Sometimes channel 4 has originals. Yeah. But no episodes available. Will it tell me how many seasons there were? Nope. Okay, let's Google. Originals. Oh, how many seasons is there of originals? 5. 92 episodes. So what's the one that came after the originals then? What show comes after the originals? Legacies. Legacies 2018 to 2022. Doesn't begin with an E at all, does it? 4 seasons of Legacies, apparently. A show that I really liked was called Rain, and that got axed after about 5 seasons, I think. Yeah, Legacies. Have you seen 800 Words on Acorn? I know you like upbeat type of series. It's a very good series. I'm rewatching it. I haven't, no. We don't get Acorn, I don't think. 800 Words. I don't know where I would find that over here. Mine and Dee's version of this is quite different, isn't it, Yana? Especially, like, I love the way that we all tackle pages differently. Dee says this a lot too. It's like she started on all her flowers and leaves first and the snake. I started with the biggest things to get them out the way and then do the little fiddly bits afterwards. I love the colours that Dee uses. She's so much more free with her choice of colours and stuff. I'm a binge watcher. I am rewatching Emily in Paris at the moment from series 3, I think I'm rewatching, because I'm waiting for season 4 to come out. So that's what I'm rewatching at the moment. But when I really get into something, then yeah, I'm a binge watcher too. I think I got through the 2 seasons of Emily in Paris that were out when I started watching it in 2 or 3 days. Didn't take me long at all. Is that the wrong colour? Is that green light? Yes, it is. What an nincompoop. Okay. So how was Della today? Thank you for joining me. It's lovely to see you. There's 18 of you watching. Hi, my lurkers. Legacies was a bit of a snoozer, but it is a British/Australian series. Yours is looking very Disney-esque. Yeah? It looks like Shere Khan. Did you see my comment about pencils over markers? Oh, yep, there it is. Sorry, I missed that one. Excuse my stupid question. No question is stupid, for a start. When you use pencil over markers, does it matter which markers you use? Nope. Nope, just make sure you choose a marker that's a couple of, or 1 or 2 shades lighter than your lightest pencil. So my Kelly Green is my lightest one. And that's why I chose one that was a shade lighter than that. So it shows up. Working and lurking. Working and lurking. I haven't seen you for ages. It's lovely to have you in stream. I didn't think many people would be around today. This one. I was actually looking into a holiday the other day for Mother's Day. I was looking into, we've got a couple of companies in Swindon that do boarding for bunnies. And oh my gosh, I looked at the Facebook group for this company. They are treated like princesses and princes. I tell you, they have their own, like, I wonder if I can get it up to show you guys. They have their own little huts. What was the name of the group? I'd find it in messages. That one. Okay, let's find that on Facebook. Okay, and they post pictures and videos of your pets whilst you're away, just to show you that they're okay and everything. It's really nice. Look at this. It's so dark. Can I make that lighter? No, not really. They all have their own little individual lodge. How cute. I was like, yeah, I'm Meadow would love running around there. It's a really slow Sunday, so I'm mostly not working. Love that. I'm planning to work on and finish my page in Atlantis. Very jealous. I'm glad to be here. I watched your craft room tour. Thank you for sharing your space. I don't think I put a craft room tour up, did I? Not recently, anyway. Yeah, I don't think I've ever put one up, Della. Don't think that was me, hun. I think, did Debbie do another one recently? Colour Me Stress Free? I don't remember ever putting a colouring space video up. Emma Colours as well may have put one up recently. Oh, cute. She won't want to come home. She'll be like, I love it. I didn't finish this leaf here. A lot of the people, like, so I was reading reviews and stuff. A lot of the people were saying, oh, my bunny didn't want to come home. So that was £10 a night, which I didn't think was too bad for Meadow to board. And then the holiday itself sounded lovely, and it is a really good price. But when Mum's got to pay for boarding the dogs on top of that, and the train fare to get here, and then all of our train fares to get to the place where we would be going, it worked out to be quite a lot of money. So for the moment, oh, and I had to also get Meadow's jabs done before she could stay at this boarding place. So I do need to get her triple vaccine done. Don't want myxomatostes, do we? That's what I call it. Myxomatosis. Myxomatostes. Okay, that's that bunch of leaves done. Let's come out a little bit. Meadow needs a hut house. I don't have the space for a hut house, but she has a nice big 2-storied cage. So I was just saying at the start of the live stream, Yana, that I've moved her cage around and stuff. So her top platform's been heightened, and she's got a blanket with all straw on that she's now laying on instead of laying in her litter tray, which is where she insisted on laying before. Olive green, Kelly green, sap green light, and pale sage. Okay. So I'm fed up of colouring green, so let's do something else. These, to me, I'm going to do all of these bits the same, but these grasses here are different. I think they'll be a dark, like a deep dark green. These I kind of want to be red, these grasses. What kind of red do I want them to be? That is the question. Do we want to go with an orangey red? Hi Audrey! Busy prepping Sunday roast. 800 words is available on different streamers depending on the season. Only 3 seasons. I will have to have a look for it. How is our Audrey today? I'm going to Google red grasses. To give me an idea. So most of them Japanese bloodgrass, like a red. That's the kind of red I was thinking, which is kind of Tuscan red, raspberry red. I might go Tuscan. No, I'm going to go black raspberry, Tuscan raspberry. So I need a base colour for that. Raspberry, let's have a look. None on there, none on there. Raspberry, crimson would work. Maybe a bit pinkish. Coral red, that work. Yeah. Do I want to go a little bit lighter than that? No, we'll go with that. R3. We are committing. Come back to chat. I'm happy. New episode of Death in Paradise has dropped. I really love this series. Even the plot lines are pretty predictable. It's enjoyable. Death in Paradise. Is that the one that Steve likes? Or does he like the spin-off? One of them is set in Lou, which is where we went on holiday last year. And the other one is set in the Caribbean or something. Death in Paradise. What is the spin-off called? Is that the spin-off? Death in Paradise. I think it's the spin-off he likes. Yeah, Steve likes the spin-off. Which is called Beyond Paradise. Beyond Paradise is where it was set in Lou, where we went on holiday. Right, let's do these red grasses. Yeah, Beyond Paradise. Yeah, that's the one Steve likes. Was Death in Paradise the one with Ralph Little at some point from the royal family? I think that starred him. And also the other funny dude from, was it 2.4 Children or something? Oh, I like that pop of red there, that's nice. So do you like the spin-off as well, Yana? think that's the only ones like that. Okay, let's grab our pencils. So we want black raspberry, which doesn't get used very often at all. It might even be its first outing. Tuscan red and raspberry. I don't think Tuscan red's ever been used before either. If it has, maybe only the once, because it's got a shorty tip. You do like it. There we go. Oh, she's so happy and cozy. I went back through my watch videos. It was Emma's craft room tour. No worries, hun. I was going through thinking, don't think I've done one. Not that I remember. And then I was like, yeah. Try to think of other people that might have done it. Very interesting colour, isn't it, this black raspberry? And then we go to Tuscan red. Hi, Emily. Afternoon, how are you? Okay, let's see how that looks with this raspberry then. Do I need to bring in another pencil? It's going to be quite dull otherwise, isn't it? Let me bring in something else to give it a little pop. I don't want pink. Maybe permanent red. Let's try permanent red. Awesome. I use black raspberry a lot for shadow contrast. Hi Dawn. Hi lovely. Just got home. Hope you're having a lovely day. I saw your latest page looked awesome, Yana. Yana's work's beautiful. I don't think I've seen like a bad page from Yana yet. Let's see if we can blend these two together a bit better. Wrong one, Zoe. Yeah, that's quite nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. Raspberry. Thank you, Emily. It nearly did me in. Have you posted that in Renee's group, Biana? Your latest picture? I haven't popped in the group for a while. I need to have a little nosy. On the Discord is what I'm trying to say. I feel that way about some pages. Some pages just seem to last an eternity, don't they? And then others, you enjoy it so much, they go by so quickly. Counted the candles, it was 92 of them. Oh geez. I'm probably going to read today, maybe colour. What are you reading, Emily? I pre-ordered Holly Jackson's new book. I still need to read her last one, which was, it's like the, what series is it called? One of them's called As Good as Dead. Holly, Good Girl's Guide to Murder, I think, series. Holly Jackson. So yeah, you've got A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is the first one. Then Good Girl Bad Blood is the second one. As Good as Dead is the third one, and Killjoy is like a novella that fits in after Good Girl's Guide to Murder, I think. And then the reappearance of Rachel Price is her newest one that I've pre-ordered. And I've also read 5 Survive by her, which was quite good. They're like YA, I would say, young adult, new adult, around there. You just got home from seeing your aunt. Aww. Did she like the surprise that you did for her the other day, Dawn? I have posted it on Renee's Facebook, Discord and Instagram. I will go check it out. A Court of Thorn and Roses. Ah, ACOTAR. Not read ACOTAR. I can't do like fantasy, high fantasy books. I struggle with them. I read Stephen King's fantasy book that came out not last year, the year before. Oh gosh, now that name evades me. Not Holly, because that one came out this year just gone. Oh my goodness, what was it called? It took me so long to get through that book. It was a chonker. It gave me Wizard of Oz vibes. I don't know if anybody's read it here. It was very, very different to anything Stephen King's written before, because it was told in the perspective of a 16-year-old boy. And he was helping this old man out who had a dog. And it was a story, like the story was mainly set around this boy and this dog, that when they found a well with loads of steps that led into this different world. Ah, awesome, Dawn, and thank you. Stephen King. Oh, Fairy Tale. It literally came to me as I typed in Stephen King. Fairy Tale. Yeah, this is the cover I have. So, A lot of people are like, Stephen King. But that one I read and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a bit heavy going in places, but then Stephen King's work is like that a lot of the time. I've heard a lot of people say, you know, his writing's quite heavy. I like how, like, he doesn't really, well, he does have chapters, but I like how he numbers the sections within the chapter. So if you don't want to read a full chapter, you can just read one of the sections. Did I get a new phone? No, I didn't. I've got a different screensaver. It's always Baby Yoda, aka Grogu. His name's not Baby Yoda. No, Steve got me this case for Christmas. But I've got the iPhone 14 Pro Max, the purple one. I pulled out a book to read the other day because I've not read anything so far this year. This time last year, what are we in February, I'd probably already read about 10, 11 books, if not more. And that was when my dad passed away. That's what got me through that situation, because my anxiety was like through the roof. So I escaped this world and just read and read and read. What did I pull out? It was the second Skandar book. No worries, Emily. You got the iPhone 7, nice. Yeah, Skandar, which is Harry Potter meets Percy Jackson. I really enjoyed the first book. I think it was called The Unicorn Thief or something, or am I mistaking that with Percy Jackson? My brain, honestly. Skandar. Yeah, Skandar and the Unicorn Thief. So I read that one. This is the second book, which I'm about to read, I think. I'm going to delve into that because the third book is coming out on the 25th of April. And from what I can remember, I think there's going to be 5 books and they're going to make films from them. So yeah, that's what I was debating reading the other day. I've pulled it off my shelf ready. Trouble is I go through fits and spurts. I can't just like read my book and colour. It's either one or the other. If I'm reading, I'm not colouring. But some quiet time in the upstairs quiet room sounds rather lovely with my book. Yeah, I like to read, Dawn. Yeah, I've always liked reading since I was a little girl. It's like if my mum ever punished me and took away my TV or game console or whatever, she thought she was punishing me, but she wasn't, because I had a room full of books that I could read. So I would just sit and happily read in there. If only she knew all those years ago why I was a rambunctious child, I maybe wouldn't have been punished as such. It was just boredom. I was bored. I needed stimulation. It was the fact that they didn't do anything with me. What is also now known as my ADHD. I suppose it wasn't still, it was either a new thing or still quite unheard of 38 years ago. How long have I been streaming? Let's have a look. 2 hours, 12 minutes. I'll probably wrap up the live soon then. It's not really blended how I wanted it to, but it's okay. Steve's good, thank you. Yeah, he's just chilling in the living room. He's been playing his PlayStation today, doing recycle. A mixture of chores and fun. Oh, Miss Meadow has woken up and has decided to start eating hay. She's good, thank you. I don't know, then I read the dog book. Which dog book is that, Dawn, that you're reading? Okay, Tuscan Red. Raspberry. And then our permanent red. Okay, that is my red grasses done. Those can go away. I love when Steve live streams, everyone wants to see Meadow. Yeah, Lynn is okay, thank you, Dawn. She has her son over at the moment, that's why she's been a bit busy and vacant. Debating if I need to make more coffee. That is the question, Yana. Do you need more coffee? If Steve would hear, he would say do it. I don't think I have too much left to do to finish this. More plants, finish the background, and then it should near enough be done. Let's pop that up there. Move my book to one side and a certain little rabbit can come and say goodbye. Come and say goodbye to people. Hey, beautiful. Come on then. 1, 2, 3, up we come. Hi. You've got a bit of straw on your head. There we go. And plop. Mummy tuck her chair in. Come here then. Come here then. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hello. He's a good girl. Wee. So today is officially 1 month of owning Meadow, or 4th week, maybe I should say. I've had her 4 weeks today. Oh, not on the pencils. Wee. So don't chew on the pencils. No, no, no. He's get those ears. Oh. Yeah, she's getting bigger, isn't she? Here's a good girl. Yeah. Oh, thank you for kisses. Thank you for kisses. Yeah. I love you too. Hey. She's saying, Mum, I want to come up on your top and have a cuddle with you. Come on then. Whoosh. Right, so I'm going to end the stream here, everyone. Thank you all for joining me. I didn't expect this many people to be about. Oh, she's back on the desk. And, oh, thank you, Della. We love Meadow, don't we? Hey, yeah, we do. And I will see you guys tomorrow evening, hopefully, at Steve's live stream. The Colouring Commander. He will be live at 6:30. No, don't eat that. No, 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 no. No, no. Mummy hasn't got one of your toys up here for you to nibble, have I? Hey. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, take care everyone and happy colouring. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Meadow. Bye. No, don't scratch my mouse mat. No. No. Do I get kisses? Oh, kisses on the nose. Kisses on the nose. Yeah, that's my hair. No, thank you. Good girl.